It's the 4th of July, and I bet you don't know this. Today, I'm going to discuss Yankee Doodle, the two Lafayettes, and how they tied into the greatest victory of the American Revolution, the Battle of Yorktown. 1781. Shaboom! Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. So if you're not aware, the British actually used that song to make fun of us Americans. Yankee Doodle. We actually don't have a definite proof of where Yankee came from. First thought process was General Wolfe, this guy right here who dies at the Battle of Quebec, called some New Englanders that fought for him Yankees. Now the other thought was Inky in Cherokee means coward, and the British would be calling Americans that. Doodle's simple, someone's simpleton, a simpleton. Riding on a pony. That would be the concept of George Washington, who was about 6 feet tall, riding a small little horse where his feet are hitting the ground, making fun of him. Now stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Macaroni, two sides of macaroni. One being an older style, this guy behind me with his huge long hair, makeup, and very soft-spoken. These guys were like the hipsters of a generation before the American Revolution. And with their money, they would go around Europe and experiencing all these new things, and they brought back from Italy macaroni. Adding to the macaroni theory, the British are making fun of us because we were late to the game of macaroni. Thomas Jefferson wrote about how much he loved macaroni and cheese that he learned about in Europe, and he had no clue about it. Well, the Europeans were eating it for a generation before that, so they're thinking of us being backward-ass Americans. So yeah, that song was just designed to make fun of Americans. But we look at it as a patriotic song for us now. Why? Famous Lafayette. Now I know in Hamilton, immigrants, we get the job done. He wasn't an immigrant. He was actually from France, came to the United States to kick the shit out of the British. That's it. Lafayette is what you would call a Renaissance man, someone who was good at multiple things. He was young, he was brave, he was rich, and he joined this war to taste the glory. See what it tastes like! Such a great leader that Washington himself had him command a regiment. And underneath his command was the other Lafayette.